wow. Ohio State is trying to build a team that is stacked offensively with talent, and you can't blame them. You want to have an opportunity of having a special season. You got to recruit special players year in and year out, and one special player is Bryson Rodgers. This guy's a terrific wide receiver. He's a 4-star, and he's been recruited by Brian Hartline. We've seen the success. We don't even have to get into it. Coach Hartline's resume in terms of that wide receiver position and developing at that position. You get a guy like Bryson Rodgers in your program. Within 2 years, he's going to be a key factor on this team offensively, and that's what you want. Another potentially great wide receiver that can, be drafted really high. He just has to put the work in and stay consistent. Coming to the party, now is the Texas Longhorns. This Rodgers already committed to Ohio State. He committed back in April. I don't know if it was mid-April or late April, but we're now in May. And yesterday or the day before, because it was May 10th, Texas has decided, we want to offer you a scholarship. We want you to come play football for the Texas Longhorns. We don't care that you're committed to Ohio State. We don't care. We want to offer you a scholarship to come play football for the Texas Longhorns. After he's already almost a full month recruited or committed to Ohio State, it's got to be has to be one of the more wild things that you can see that he's and this isn't a small program. Say it. I don't even want to say it's a mid-major program potentially, and say Bryson Rodgers commits there, and then some other teams come late to the party, bigger university, and Ohio State comes through and offers you. That's one thing. Or say since we're in Texas, say somewhere like Rice, say it's Rice and North Texas and Texas El Paso offering Bryson Rodgers. And then Texas comes late to the party like, hey, we want to offer you a scholarship. Okay, now I can say, maybe he might want to reevaluate the situation. Texas is a lot bigger school. I mean, obviously, you live in Texas, you dream of going to Texas. If you do live in Texas, they're a lot bigger. But how does Texas have they have the cahoots to offer a wide receiver, knowing Ohio State's tremendous at developing wide receivers, the cahoots to offer him a scholarship almost a month after he committed to Ohio State? Like, this Texas, are you saying like this Texas brand is bigger than Ohio State? You should come here. I mean, this is like really, really wild. Obviously, I've seen some Buckeye fans say, every time you get an offer, you should be thankful for it, and and I agree. Acknowledge it. He said, thankful on his social media. He said thankful, for getting the offer. Just thankful for Texas getting the offer, but he still has Ohio State. He's still committed to Ohio State. He hasn't, changed his recruitment or anything like that. But Texas, I mean, I know recruiting is wild there in that state, but I mean, this is wild. But if I was him, Coach Hartline's resume speaks for himself, and I think he would be wise to stay at Ohio State.